I actually found a Märklin shop that had Märklin. Was it worth the wait? Was it worth the visit? Come back after the titles and find out. Everybody, Anthony Dodge from Train Outside the Miracle Outsider. Hey, Night of the Round Boy Table here with a new video visit to a model train shop. In a frantic flurry, Joyce and I scrambled up today, or I should say down, to a shop called Eisenbahn Zwischen den Meeren, which means the railway between the seas. And there we met a gentleman named Ulrich who runs the shop. He doesn't own it, but he works it for the owner. It's only open 3 days a week. And it was a wonderful effort. Now, why was it so frantic? When I was researching it, Google Maps said it was open till 4 today. When we checked online, it was open till 1. Well, Joyce and I slept in today and elected to just take an easy day, and we'll go into town and tour Erfurt. But we kind of had to throw our things out. We started doing laundry, and when I got the information that it was only open till 1 today, it was already 11:30. Fortunately, we were pretty much ready to go, threw on our shoes, ran to a bus stop, and sadly waited for the bus. It's like, oh, it's 12:18 and the bus is supposed to be here. We waited till like 12:25 and I was like, screw it, I'm out of here. It's just not going to happen because by the time the bus gets us down there, it'll be closed. And I was just getting mad and I walked away. And then just as I started walking away, the bus came. Got to the shop within a couple of minutes and worth it. Amazing place. We got there with about 20 minutes to go. It was about 12:40 and they're closing at 1. And so I was concerned about shopping and not filming. A lot of things there, a lot of Märklin. He had a nice secondhand section, Pico and Rocco too, a lot of Pico, but a lot of Märklin. The most Märklin I've seen at a shop so far this trip. A lot of Märklin, rolling stock and such. A lot of Era 4 into Era 5, some modern. He even had a TGV, and I really debated buying it. He had a Märklin TGV, the starter set, and it was at a fair price, not a good price, but a fair price. And I really toyed with it, but the box is just so big. There's no way I'm getting it home. And they were going to look up shipping it to me, and I said the shipping cost is going to just be insane for your shop. And then I get the tariffs on top of it. So I didn't buy it. But one of the things on my list was decoders. Another thing on my list is I wanted some more tankers, or in German, Kesselwagen. And he had some of those. And but we just looked around the shop and he got talking. He had been an exchange student in America. He actually knew Toledo because he had gone to a high school in Detroit back in the 80s. And so he was happy to chat with us, both in German and English. And he gave us permission to film around the shop. And we're worried about it. You're closing out 1, and he's like, "Don't worry about it." But as it is, I still didn't get a lot of video. I wish I could have filmed more, but I was constantly worried about. I don't. This guy, he's expecting to go home at 1. He's thrilled to have us there. He's chatting with me. He's chatting with Joyce. He's showing things. He's like, "Do you want that?" And yeah, so I apologize. The video is a little bit shorter, but again, I did not want to impose too much on the man's time. As it is, we didn't get out of his shop until 10 after 1 anyhow. And there was a lot of stuff there I could have bought, would have bought, but there was something there that was specifically on my list, and I'll show that afterwards. So here, please enjoy the few minutes of video I do have of his shop, and I will come back afterwards and show you what I did pick up at his shop. But amazing place. Check it out. All right. At Eisenbahn Zwischen den Meeren, the railroad, the model railroad between
between the seas. Actually, the train between the seas. Yeah, which makes sense because we're halfway between the Nordsee and the Baltic. This excellent. Can't wait to do that. Okay, we are in this shop, and this is amazing. We were just talking to Ulrich. Hi, Ulrich. And sadly, we only got here about 20 minutes before it was closing because bus was late and we got a late start. But amazing shop, very friendly. Everything I was looking for, well, except for well, then again, I could have walked home with that set, the blue Rheingold. I didn't even look in that cabinet yet. But he had a used section here. I found a couple of things used I'm very happy with. This is obviously the Z scale stuff here. His used section, buildings. I'm doing this fast because he actually is getting ready to close up. He's got there's more stuff in here. It just keeps going. I needed more time here. Now, he told us we could stay longer. He would keep the shop open, but that would be too imposing, I think, on us. But what's that?
I said, we'll be back in Germany.
Oh, yeah, we're always back in Germany. And we'll always be back here because every trip I go to Miniature Wonderland.
Love is Germany. We have next year we're due to go to Australia again. We have a friend in Australia, and we've been to the UK.
Oh, no.
But we always end up in Germany.
Yeah, we're going to have a problem, Joyce.
And it's very
Problem getting me out of here.
Tanker
Tanker sets, he had all kinds of things. The only thing, he's even got a TGV I really debated buying, but I just don't know how I'd get it home. It's a big box.
That's the real problem with that one.
Okay, those are two rail. I think these are two rail.
He's gonna get it later. That's my go-to.
This is really on this entire trip to Germany this year. This is one of the nicest, and we've had some nice shops, but this is one of the nicest and definitely a lot here. If you're ever in the northern German area, you got to come up to Neumünster and see this shop. This, especially for Märklin people, this is the first time I've really seen a Märklin shop on this trip loaded.
We tried to go to a shop and they were on vacation, which was fine. So the last day we were there, we went to a shop. He did not say hello. He never asked. We needed help for anything else. Just stay behind, list on his phone.
All right, so that was sadly faster than I would have liked. Look around his shop. I could not highlight. It was not a small shop, but in terms of space to get around, film everything, or really just to go through all the shelves and show you everything he had. I didn't have I didn't want to stay there that long. It would have taken me 10, 15 minutes to get a really good video. And you got to remember, we were there with only about 15, 20 minutes to kill, and we wanted to shop, and then we got talking. So I kept the filming to a minimum. But yeah, I picked up a couple of things. I've been looking for tankers. He had all kinds of tankers. He had all kinds of sets, and I was going to buy more than I bought as far as tankers Kesselwagen goes. But I got another GATX. This goes with the two I already have, so it gives me a nice three. But then he had this one, and the the kind of melancholy bit is that he had set this aside for himself, but he said, "Well, I've got this one which I stored back for my train." I said, "Well, then keep it." He's like, "No, no, I'm better off selling it." Uh, but yeah, I thought this one was cool. It does look a lot like the GATX. So, it goes in, makes a nice rig. But they had a couple of box sets of Era 6 tankers I easily could have bought and would have bought had I not seen something else. And actually, I saw a couple of things. And trust me, the debate raged for a while. They had the Märklin TGV and they had the start set at a very good price, a very fair price. Not a great discount, but um, Lipa doesn't have it in stock, but the only way I could have gotten for cheaper was to buy it from Lipa. It was at least $150 cheaper than what I would paid from any American shop, mail order and shipping. It's in a big box, and I don't think I could have afforded it. But anyhow, as I was looking at more tankers, I turned around and looked to the front window, and I saw this. And this is one of the things that was on my look for list. And I was actually hoping I might find it in one of the shops here in Schleswig-Holstein. You may remember a few weeks ago, I picked up on eBay some Danish cars that are part of a ski train. It's a train that runs from Copenhagen down to southern Germany, Austria, and Switzerland for the ski resorts. So it runs in the winter. And I got some of the cars, but this is the start set. This also has the moon, the fireworks, and another car with the stars and or not the stars with the snow on it. So you got the moon and stars, you got the snow and fireworks, and this will become one of my Christmas trains. I'm not going to alter it in any way. It's just going to be a Christmas train, even though it's the Danish state railways. It's going to be one of my Christmas trains. And so I saw this and it was like, oh yeah, this is one of the things on my list. I have to get it. So I'm very thrilled. There's the fireworks car and the moon and stars car. Now I'm not taking these out of the boxes here, so you're not going to get a great view, but hopefully very sharp. They look much better in person, obviously, than on a camera, and the not great lighting here. But yeah, Joyce and I scrambled like hell to get there. We made it in time. Almost walked away from the bus stop, but stuck it out. Actually, I was walking away from the bus stop when all of a sudden there it is, and we ran back to the bus stop. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video and a tour of the shop. It is an amazing place. It is called Eisenbahn Zwischen den Meeren, which means the railway between the seas, because Neumünster is halfway across the peninsula from the Baltic Sea and the North Sea. And if you are ever in the Hamburg region, it's only a 45-minute train ride up. If you're in Kiel, it's only 25 minutes and then a bus ride. If you're driving, even easier. It's worth a visit. It is a great shop with a great collection of Märklin stock. He does have a secondhand section. He had a lot of nice things in the secondhand store. And yeah, I could have come home with a lot, but as it is, I. So, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed what I showed you. Check out his page if you're into Märklin. And until the next time, I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody.